So what's going on, guys? It is JM, it is speedboxing. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel before you click on 20 of the videos. Also comment below in the comment section if you guys have any opinions on what I'm saying in any of the videos. Like always, it's appreciated if you guys could drop me a quick sub or two on my channel. So WBA and IBF Cruiserweight Champion Murat Gassiev and World Boxing Super Series finalist says that after his next fight he is interested in moving up to heavyweight. That's what he wants to do. That's a goal of his because he believes that he'll beat Alexander Usyk on May 11th in the World Boxing Super Series final, and then he'll be the absolute champion of the world, and then he can move up to heavyweight because he would have achieved everything in the cruiserweight division, because a lot of people see Alexander Usyk as the best fighter at cruiserweight, and Murat Gassiev is going to challenge him for that title, you know what I mean? And it's going to be a very, very good fight for the undisputed cruiserweight title. Like, there's going to be one champion at cruiserweight on May 11th, and this is a very, very good thing for boxing, in my opinion. We're going to see who the man is at 200 pounds, and he's coming off a very good victory, Murat Gassiev, against Yunya Dorticus in his last fight. Like, a lot of people underestimated him in that fight because Yunya Dorticus is a very established amateur fighter, very good boxing skills. He's got power, he's got good hand speed, he's got very good composure. But Murat Gassiev showed a back foot game that he hadn't showed previously in his fights, and that played very well for him in the fight against Yunya Dorticus. And I don't think Dorticus was expecting that. He was expecting the typical Murat Gassiev, who was just going to come forward and apply pressure. But when Dorticus was trying to land his own heavy shots on Murat Gassiev, Gassiev was moving on the back foot and taking the sting out a lot of these shots, and he was riding the storm. He was managing to come back himself with hard shots. He buzzed Dorticus a few times in the fight before eventually getting him out of there in the 12th round, and his strength and his punching power was just too much for Yunya Dorticus, and it was a very good victory and a very good performance from Murat Gassiev. So him and Alexander Usyk is going to be a very good fight, because Usyk isn't a big puncher like Dorticus. Like, he does have power, Usyk. Like, if he lands clean on you, you're going to feel it, but he's not a deadly one-punch knockout artist. But he's a very good boxer, very good movement, very good technically, very high work rate. And him against Marius Briedis, that was a fantastic fight, very competitive. But Usyk managed to pull away with his work rate and stuff like that, you know what I mean? And he just edged that fight. So it's going to be a very interesting fight, Gassiev against Usyk on May 11th, and we're going to see a true king at cruiserweight in 2018, and that's very good for boxing, in my opinion. But as for Murat Gassiev going up to heavyweight, like, I'm not too sure about that. Like, he's still very young. He's 24 years old. Even though he was pulling out skills we'd never seen him do before and stuff like that, and for a guy with 24 fights and with basically no amateur experience, the skill sets that he's pulling out is very, very impressive. But in terms of size, he's very small compared to somebody like an Anthony Joshua and a Deontay Wilder and a Tyson Fury. If he comes back, like, these guys are massive. Anthony Joshua, guys like that, they're very, very physically strong guys. And Murat Gassiev, he's very strong at cruiserweight, but is he going to have the strength against these guys at heavyweight? But obviously he'd bulk up in weight. But how much weight is he going to put on? 10, 20 pounds, 20 pounds maybe, 220 pounds. But these guys are weighing 250s, you know what I mean? These are very, very big men. These guys are 6'6", 6'7" tall. So we're going to have to wait and see what Murat Gassiev does. Like, he might not beat Alexander Usyk. Usyk might just be too much for him. But we underestimated him against Dorticus. I underestimated him. I thought that would be a very tough fight for him, and that Yunya Dorticus was a dark horse in the competition. But Gassiev threw that out the window, and he managed to establish himself on Dorticus and get the victory. So who knows what's going to happen with Murat Gassiev? He might have success if he moves up to heavyweight, but he still has a massive fight, the biggest fight of his career, on May the 11th against Alexander Usyk, who is a very, very, very tough opponent. So comment below in the comment section, what do you guys think of Murat Gassiev saying this? It's JM, it's Speedboxing.